our meteorologist, and I thought we were done with these really warm temperatures.
So did I. I wish we were, but we're not. We've got one more day of it, so it's going to be summer-like again tomorrow, but that's it. So if you're not a fan of the weather, we'll have cooler weather on the way soon, but if not, enjoy that last day tomorrow. Here's the answer to our trivia question. Our producers were going back and forth with me. It is actually the oldest answer on the board here, 1895. 57 was the high temperature on that date, and it's possible that we get to that record or possibly even lower. So today we actually tied a record high temperature, and then 2 days from now we're probably going to tie a record low high temperature. So from one extreme to the other in terms of those high temperatures, we do have a cold front on the way. All of that said, temperatures up in the Panhandle in the 30s. Amarillo is below freezing at this point, and all these little purple bluish boxes, that's winter weather advisories. I don't think we're going to be seeing anything like that, but here is where that front is going to be. You can see the really cold air on the northern side versus the warm and humid air, and of course that is where we are here in South Texas. That front is finally going to start moving southward heading into tomorrow, and by the time it makes its way through the coastal bend and we get to Monday morning, it is going to be much cooler here in the coastal bend. So let's time this out for you. Starting tomorrow, muggy and 75 for our low temperature tomorrow morning. We're going to see a mix of clouds and sunshine. I do think we see a little more sun than clouds. Isolated spot shower chance, but overall I think most folks are going to stay dry. And again, it's another summer-like day with high temperatures in the lower 90s. That cold front coming through overnight. I'll time this out for you in just a second, and then you can see those temperatures really falling. We're also going to have the clouds and rain chances go up as that front comes through. So here's the timeline on that front, getting to our northern counties tomorrow evening until later tomorrow night, and then pushing out of the coastal bend in the early morning hours of Monday. Again, this is going to bring a pretty significant temperature drop. By about 11 o'clock, we're still in the upper 70s, but once that front passes through, temperatures drop into the 60s and all the way into the 50s, and even some upper 40s in between 6 and 9 o'clock, where temperatures slowly rebound into the lower 50s. So it's going to be very cold. We've got that dome of cooler air coming in behind that cold front. It's going to be, again, very strong. Temperatures about 30 to 40 degrees cooler on Monday afternoon compared to tomorrow afternoon. And all of that warm and humid air that we have right now, it's got to go somewhere. So it's going to go up and over this dome of cooler air behind the cold front. And when that happens, all of the moisture in that warm air has to condense out. So that's why we're going to see cloud cover really increase as that front comes into the coastal bend, and it's actually going to stick with us through at least Tuesday into Tuesday evening. It's also going to give us some rain chances, light and patchy, heading into Monday and Tuesday. Whenever the front comes through, we'll see about a 50 to 60% chance of rain, and most of it is going to be shower activity, but a few isolated thunderstorms are possible Monday and Tuesday, though I do expect that to be mainly shower-like activity, with it clearing up just in time for trick-or-treating. So temperature is going to be very cool heading into Halloween evening, temperatures in the 50s and 40s. So if you haven't made any adjustments to your Halloween costume just yet, you may want to start thinking about that. If you had anywhere to go this weekend, nice warm weather for your Halloween costume, whatever you picked out, but heading into this coming week, you may want to add a jacket or some extra layers to that costume. Here's a look at temperatures for tonight. 75 in Corpus Christi. Again, very humid, very warm, not only tonight, but tomorrow afternoon as well, with high temperatures in the upper 80s, lower 90s. Big cold front coming in tomorrow night. We will be here to track it for you tomorrow morning as well as tomorrow evening. Brian.
Well, thank you, Kristen.